everyone. It's just my sister and I in the house again, and we have very few groceries left, but I'm gonna try to make some rice bowls today. I think that's what I can do with what we have here. We'll make it work. Alright, and while that's cooking, I'm gonna chop up some vegetables and get them in the oven. For the dressing, I'm just gonna add a little bit of olive oil and some salt and pepper. And toss these with my hands. I'm just flipping my vegetables on their face side so that part gets crispy in the oven. And these are going in a 400-degree oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. And now we can work on our tofu. In a cast iron, I'm just gonna add a little bit more olive oil. I'm gonna add about a teaspoon of minced garlic and some more salt and pepper. And now that it's golden, I'm gonna add some tofu. So this is super firm tofu, and I just pressed it for about 20 minutes. The last ingredient for the rice bowl is going to be some avocado mayo. I have a half of a lime left, so I'm going to add that. Along with a splash of apple cider vinegar. A little bit of garlic and herb seasoning. This is salt-free. And 2 tablespoons of water. Mash this with a fork, or if you have a blender, that would be even better. The flavor of this is really light. It kind of reminds me of salsa verde. So because of this, I'm going to flavor the tofu with some sweetness to kind of balance out the acidity. And then we'll assemble the bowls. Look pretty good. I'm just gonna add these to a little Tupperware container and let them marinate while the rest of the vegetables cook. All I'm gonna do is add some soy sauce and a little bit of maple syrup. My bad, this is teriyaki. All right, we have all of the necessary ingredients. Let's get started. I'm gonna add maybe 1.5 cups of rice to each bowl. Next, I'm gonna add some vegetables. some avocado mayo, and sriracha, just because. Alright, so there's dinner for my sister and I. I'm gonna go eat now, and I'll answer a couple of your questions. Long story short, I didn't get to the Q&A last night, so I'm gonna give you another meal idea, and then I'll answer them outside. Smoothie bowls are one of my favorite things, but they're pretty sweet, so I don't go for them all the time. When I do make them though, I use 2 cups of fruit. I'm just gonna finish off this bag. And then I always add something creamy to it to help it whip up. That is usually a banana, for me at least, or an avocado. This one is brown, but it's not bad. It's just been in my fridge. And if you don't like the taste of avocados or anything weird that you add in smoothie bowls, like kale, or sometimes they add quinoa, just any nutrient-dense food that has a strong flavor, I recommend just adding protein powder. And then I add just a splash of some non-dairy milk. All right, where's the lid? Ah, okay. And now I just blend. Okay, there's the consistency. That's the best part. And then just add some toppings. Chia seeds are really good, they have a lot of fiber. So I just throw some of these on there. And I always add something with crunch in it. So cereal works, granola works. I use some coconut flakes sometimes. And of course, we're gonna add some nut butter. I usually stop there. It has plenty of fat, fiber, protein, and a lot of sugar. It's pretty sweet, but they're delicious. All right, let's go answer some questions. I posted something on the community tab of YouTube, and I got a lot of replies. The first one is from Victor, and he wonders, if everyone in the world stopped hiccuping, when do you think you'll start noticing? Well, first of all, Victor, I applaud you because this is a very unique question. It's not what I was expecting, but I like it. I think I'd start noticing when I had a child, because I think babies are supposed to hiccup a lot, and if my baby didn't hiccup, I would be concerned. Someone asks, what TV shows are you currently binge watching? I haven't binge watched much this summer, but I do have favorites, so I'll name them. Number 1, I think, would be The Sinner. I liked Maniac, I liked Black Mirror, Schitt's Creek, American Horror Story. I really want to watch Avatar because some people said my voice sounds like Katara, and now I'm just curious as to what Katara sounds like. You seem very interested in cooking. Is it a passion or a quarantine hobby? I love cooking and I love baking. There's something really satisfying about it to me. First of all, I find it really stress relieving, and I also like that it gives you the opportunity to create. I think a lot of people get that satisfaction with painting or sports or music or anything. I find that with cooking. Someone asked, would you rather have your first name changed to Bally or your last name changed to Hearns? Some people think my name is Bally, and I've actually gotten used to it. So I think if my name was Bally, I wouldn't mind it. I'd rather have it changed to Bally. Daniel asks, are you vegetarian? Also, can you do more story times? They're perfect for me to play in the background while I work or do things around the house. Yes, I can do more story times. And I am a vegan, but I'm learning still. BP7 asks for tips to stay calm. I'm not the best person for this. I think I come across calm because of the tone of my voice, but naturally, I think I'm just a quiet person. But I would say it has a lot to do with your outlook on life and whether you're thinking positively or negatively. And a lot of that has to do with how you feel about yourself. When I doubt myself a lot or like feel anxious or get stressed out, that's when I feel like tense and built up inside, and then it makes me angry at the world. So I would say self-confidence, I guess. I don't know. That's my best. That's the best I got. Val asks, what's your dream job and are you in the process of going to school for a career? I am in college. I'll be a sophomore. My dream job is somewhere in the advertising realm, I think. Someone asks, when is your birthday? Are you a Pisces like me? I am a Leo. I was born in August. Cody asks, what are your tips for starting YouTube and what equipment do you recommend? I just use my phone and I have this cheap microphone that I found at Best Buy. Someone asks, where's one place you want to travel to and why? Thailand. It's always been my dream. I don't know why. I've always loved elephants and I associate the two with each other. Someone asks, will you ever do an ASMR video? You have the perfect voice for it. I'm trying to do my own version of ASMR, I think. I'm dipping my toes in the water, but I'm trying. Erica asks, have you always been vegan? Do you have any tips for people who are thinking about going vegan? I haven't always been vegan. I was vegetarian for maybe a year and a half towards the end of my junior years when I went vegan. My tips would be to definitely do a lot of research, but I think being vegetarian first helped a lot because it's hard to cut things out of your diet that you know you enjoy. So if it's something you really want to do, see what version you like best. I think it works really well for people to eat meat a couple times a week, but limit it, or still eat dairy, but switch from dairy yogurt to non-dairy yogurt. It just depends on what feels best for you. So I say take it slow and find that medium. I got a couple questions about my age. I'm 18. Maddie asks, oh, in Carolina, where I get my recipes from. A lot of them are just things that I've made for a really long time, but when I'm feeling like I need inspiration, I like to just search for vegan websites or just blogs in general and just scroll until I find a recipe that I like, and then I kind of try to recreate it. So that's what I do, at least now, but I'd like to try to make my own stuff. Ariella asks, what made you start making cooking videos and how do you pronounce your name? My name is pronounced Halle. The cooking videos were kind of a random thing. I did do a version of them on YouTube in middle school. Some of them were cooking, some of them were just vlog style. This one is called Blue Lips Babe. Basically, the entirety of the video is me putting on a bunch of different kinds of chapstick and then covering my lips in glitter.
And yeah, I need 3. Just get this on.
It was a rough point in my life, I think. I had a lot of time on my hands. There's a lot out there that I've created, and I'm not proud of it. And I think I'll stop there. Thank you for submitting questions. Sorry if I didn't answer all of them. I was just trying to get the most popular ones. I'm gonna finish this. I didn't really get through it. I'll see you next time.